Hi, everybody. I am Wendy Watson. I am the organizer and hostess of the Sass Cash and Class Conference coming up in Denver on April 5th, 2025, on behalf of Lead and Empower Her, She Talks, where our mission is to create a supportive and empowered sisterhood amongst women. And the mission of the conference is to show women that we can have it all without sacrificing anything. And I know that sounds like a big task, but there's a ton of amazing women that are out there doing that today. And one of them is Nona Prather. She's going to be one of our experts on one of our expert panels. So we're going to have 4 panels: community, family life, business and finance, and health and wellness. So Nona, would you like to take a few moments to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi. Thank you so much for having me. I am Nona Prather, and I am a booking agent for professional speakers and consultants. I help them find paid speaking opportunities, and I'm the author of 24 Ways to Get Paid to Speak.
Awesome. That sounds like such an amazing mission. And so many people out there need to have their voices heard, right? So they need the training to be able to do that.
Yes.
Speaking of having voices heard, you're going to be one of the expert panelists for us.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So what made you want to be part of this particular conference and a part of She Talks?
Yeah, it sounds like a really great organization for women to help support each other and refer each other, be maybe like find some affiliates and just places that we can just support each other to grow each other's business. So it sounds like a really great group and a really great opportunity. And I love Denver, so I'm always willing to go there as well. So
Denver in April is pretty nice,
yes.
although we don't know if we're going to get rain or not, rain or sunshine, but either way, it'll be beautiful.
Yes.
Um, so which panel was it that you were going to be on?
Yeah, the family one, because I like to tell or a lot of people like to hear my story about how me and my husband were in the rat race. We both had corporate jobs. I was managing a speaker bureau. And whenever the pandemic happened and things slowed down, I decided to leave the bureau, start my own booking agency. And my husband decided not to go back to his corporate job and start. So we really transformed our lives from we were in the middle of the rat race, always busy, seemed like we never had 2 seconds together to spend quality time. And so whenever that change happened, enabled us. We sold everything and moved into an RV, which was a huge change for me, my husband, my daughter, and our 2 dogs. But we found ourselves with a lot more family time and being able to grow our business at the same time while traveling the U.S. So helping other people realize that if you feel stuck, there are ways out, and just trying to maybe answer some questions about how going from completely 180 different lifestyle and keeping our family together was challenging. So hopefully I can help inspire others and answer some of those questions too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the number one thing that you feel women struggle with in keeping that family balance?
Oh gosh. Well, I feel like as women, we feel like we have to do everything. Not only for me, running a business, but I'm also a full-time mom, of course. And then keeping up with a household because I am the one that works from home now. And so it's a lot that goes into it. So, the true thing that they say about, when when one spouse goes to bed, like they go to bed and they go to sleep. But as women, it's like we're thinking, oh, did we get all the laundry done? Did we get all the dishes done? Is everything picked up? And then did I do this? Did I do that? So there's a lot of I feel like women come with a lot of worries and checklists in our heads because we're told we need to be the ones to take care of and make sure all the details are taken care of. So there's just a lot of pressure on women, I feel like, especially in the business world and outside the business world, both.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Mhm.
what is one thing that you would like to leave the audience today or that you would like to leave the audience with at the conference in order to like maybe, you know,
Yeah.
dangle a little carrot, get
Yes.
them interested?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I definitely want to answer questions about the speaking industry because that's what I've worked in for a long time, but also just how to have a work-life balance as well. And while running your own business too is really important to me. And it's become way more important to me in the last 4 years because I realized there was that piece missing in my life that was really, my family was hurting even though my business was building. And I don't want it to be one way or the other. Family's happy, no business. Business is doing good, non-family happy, non-happy family. So somewhere in the middle would be great. And so I'm hoping I can help with those, answer some of those questions, and give some tips on how to do that.
Yes. So what is the number one thing that you have seen or that your family has recognized since making all these changes in your family?
Oh, we're definitely happier. We get a lot more time together. We're definitely closer now than we ever were before. We just are really intentional nowadays. And I have a daughter, so I mean, being a good example for her in and outside the home and with my business, I want her to know what can be accomplished as a mom and a full-time busy person. You can accomplish a lot and be happy at the same time. And that's what I want for her, to be successful in the way she feels successful, but also be happy in her lifestyle as well. Of course, no one wants their kids unhappy. So if I can be a good example for her, I mean, part of that is taking care of myself and my own happiness as well.
Hallelujah to that. Absolutely. We cannot be the person or the woman that other people need us to be, whether it's our spouse or our kids or our family or our friends, if we
That's
don't take care of ourselves first,
absolutely.
right? And part of that is having a supportive community of
Yes.
other women, right?
Yes.
So how important is having an empowering, uplifting community of women in your world?
Oh, very important. I have many actually women that I reach out to when I need help with a certain project, or if I just need a ear to listen to me about business ideas and things that they can relate to as well. So other women business owners going through the same things and possibly giving suggestions and helping me through some projects and stuff like that. So having a community of support, you can never have too many people to support you. So, and finding the right communities can sometimes be hard. So I definitely think that your community is going to be a really big win.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And we'll close it out with one last question. Um, Let me think. For entrepreneurs and small business owners, or we're going to group them as one, versus an employee, what do you think is the number one challenge that they experience in trying to find that balance?
Oh gosh, just so much pressure to do everything all the time right away. There's a lot, I mean, there's just a lot of, especially in the speaking industry for me, everyone wants a booking now. They want results now. And it's there, it can be a lot of pressure if you let it get to you. So definitely, I mean, I have to find a way to relax with that pressure, like sitting out on my porch with my dogs and reading a book, relaxing in the bathtub. Like there's got to be a way for you to kind of decompress at the end of the day, because there's a lot of pressure that goes into owning your own business and trying to, help all of your clients and keep them happy all the time. Oh man, there's just so many pressures in the world coming in from all angles.
Yes, and it can affect how fast we fall asleep if we're still going through that checklist, right? Which
Mhm.
affects our quality of sleep.
Yes, yeah, I struggle with that. And I say, okay, just remember that you can deal with this tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a great example, right? We can deal with this tomorrow.
Yeah, right
If
now you
we,
think. Yeah,
yes, if we get some sleep tonight, we'll be more productive to get these other things done tomorrow.
yeah, hard to do, but yeah, it's a good practice to get into.
Yes. Well, I love that. And that's a great tip for our audience as they're listening and we're promoting the conference. So thank you so much for that. So
Sure.
join us next April 5th, 2025 here in Denver for the Sass Cash and Class Conference. And let's get to know Nona, come out and meet Nona, hear what she has to say and how she finds a life balance between business, mom, spouse, sister, family, all of the friends, all of these amazing components that make up our life, and get some great tips from Miss Nona. So Nona, thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing everybody in April.